What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video here on Madden 23. This is Madden 23. We're continuing along with the Madden 23 rebuilds, as today we're going to be rebuilding the Denver Broncos as voted by you guys. Before we get into today's video, make sure you guys drop a like on this one, subscribe if you're new, and continue to comment down below the next team you guys want to see. I know I see a bunch of teams being commented. I just kind of take what I see and I go from there. So trust me, I'm gonna get to your teams, man. It's just only a matter of time. So we take a real quick look at the Denver Broncos roster. We all know the big move this offseason was trading for none other than Mr. Russell Wilson himself. They trade away their tight end as well to get Russell Wilson. So they have Alex here, I believe his name, or is it Albert? I can't remember his first name. It's Albert, and I can't even pretend to say I know how to say his last name. So his name is Albert O for me today. And then the offensive line is young, up and coming. They got Billy Turner as well, Jerry Jeudy, Russell Wilson, Javonte Williams, and of course they also have Tim Patrick, who hurt himself in training camp, but we play with no injuries on, so we're gonna go ahead and have that going for us. And then Javonte Williams, I do want to take over from Melvin Gordon, to be honest with you. I want Javonte Williams to become an absolute stud for us. And on the defensive side of the ball, they also were able to acquire Randy Gregory from the Denver Broncos. And you also have Kareem Jackson, Justin Simmons, and they got Patrick Surtain, Williams, Ronald Darby, Michael Jamadi. So there's definitely some good things to be excited about for this Broncos roster. So you guys already know, season number 1, we're not doing anything. We're going to just simulate this season. We're going to see how this team does. Now that they have Russell Wilson, what is this going to lead to, at least here in Madden 23? Are they going to give us the credit we deserve, or are they going to put us out of the playoffs? That's what I want to see here to start things off. I don't want to make any trades. So let's just go ahead and simulate season number 1. Let's see how we do, and we will retool from there. But hopefully, we just win a championship year number 1. I end the video from there. Just kidding, but we'll see what happens. So at the end of the season in this tough AFC West division, we do make the playoffs at 11-6. But of course, the division is so tough that we are not like a home team or anything like that. And this is my first AFC rebuild, by the way. The first 4 that I've done, I believe, or what is it, 6, 4? Have I done 6? I don't know. The first few that I've done, obviously, have all been in the NFC. So this is our first AFC rebuild. So I'm feeling pretty excited to see how the AFC simulations go. But first year, we do make the playoffs. Offense was 15th in the NFL. I think this is my 7th rebuild. I think I did 6 last week. So defense 20th in the NFL. So both sides of the ball were kind of mediocre, kind of middle of the pack, quite stuff. So Russell Wilson, 42-16. Very solid. Javonte Williams, 15 touchdowns, 890 yards. Receiving, Tim Patrick, 1,300 yards. 1,200 from Jerry Jeudy, 1,000 from Sutton, and then Albert O also had 909 touchdowns. Defensively, sacks-wise, Bradley Chubb and Randy Gregory absolutely wreaked havoc, so I love to see that. 14 and 16.5 respectively. And interception, we got 3 from Jose Jewell, and then 2 from Ronald Darby, 1 from Baron Browning, 1 from Williams, and 1 from Jackson, and 1 from Patrick Surtain. So let's go ahead and get into this first playoff game, going up against Lamar Jackson. So Russell Wilson versus Lamar Jackson. Of course, the expectations are high, so let's just see if we can kind of meet the expectations here and win year number 1 and get to the divisional round at the very least. We're going to Baltimore, which is another team where their expectations are pretty high as well. They're a contender every year, so this should be a very high stakes game here. So I'm excited to see how this is going to go for us. So jumping right into this, we have a stop to start things off, and we're up 3-0. Good start. And then we're going to allow them. Oh, we got a safety, I guess. And now it's 12-7, which is weird, but it is the score right now. 15-7, Ravens 15-14, but we are continuing to score. Defense is allowing scores as well. We take a 15-point lead into first half. And looks like this team is about to go to the divisional round as we absolutely obliterate the Baltimore Ravens at home. So I'm sure Ravens fans aren't feeling very good unless they come back at the end here, but we do end up beating them. So just like that, easy peasy, lemon squeezy, we're heading to the divisional round, year number 1. So on the path to continue our Super Bowl run, hopefully we are going up against the Indianapolis Colts at Lucas Oil Stadium. So we won it on the road last week, so now we need to do it again against Matt Ryan and the Colts. Russell Wilson versus Matt Ryan, 2 veterans in the league. Let's see which one can proceed here. We got a 3-0 game for the Colts, and now they're up 10-0. So far, not good, but we're up. Are we 7-10 at 7-13? We could take the lead here, and we are going to kick a field goal instead. We're down 10. So the Colts are continuing to just keep responding, but here we go. We finally take the lead, 24-20, and we're going to go up 27-20, but they tie it up. So fourth quarter time. This is a big one. They're up 27-34. Can Russell Wilson go down and tie it? He does. Do we have a chance to win this game? And we are going to allow overtime. We're going to need a score here, and we're going to score. the Colts are going to respond. So I think the next score wins, right? So I think your boy has come out here and jump in and play this out, because this sounds like a ton of fun. Overtime, next score wins if I'm not mistaken. So I got to make sure I don't do anything crazy here. 41-41, Matt Ryan and Russell Wilson dueling it out right now. So we're just going to take the underneath route. 4 touchdowns, 1 interception. Yeah, Russell Wilson's been slinging it. So we definitely need to come out here and finish the job here. So I think I'm going to have Sutton wide open. So yeah, we're just going to continue to ride Cortland Sutton right now. So as long as we can get to field goal range, we should be golden right now. So let's keep it moving. I don't need to see the replay. That wasn't anything spectacular. So let's keep going. I'm going to run the football, I think, with inside zone. I guess it's going to go to Melvin Gordon and not Javonte Williams. But I don't know. They're kind of bringing up the box. No, I'll still run it. Inside zone. I kind of had a hole open up there. But yeah, so not too much out of Melvin Gordon this game. But they're running man coverage, it looks like. If I have Patrick for a nice gain, I'm going to take it. There we go. Tim Patrick probably for a first down and more. And I will grab that first down, and we're going to the 2-minute warning and overtime. So this is a big one here, because this is get to the AFC Championship. So I'm going to let it go to 2-minute warning. We got Tim Patrick underneath, and I guess there's no 2-minute warning in overtime. So let's just keep it going then. I'm going to run ISO. I believe next score wins, but I could be wrong. I forget what the new overtime rules are. We get a nice block, and then I'm going to shed off a tackler, and we're headed closer and closer to the red zone. I'm going to continue. I'm going to run that play again. It worked out well. If I get another good block, there we go. It was almost there. Oh, well. Okay, so we get nice yardage out of that. And I'm going to throw them through a loop. I'm going to play action them. They're going to think we're running the football again, but they're not going to see it coming. I'm going to have Jerry Jeudy wide open for this first down and more. And now we're headed out of bounds. Actually, did not get out of bounds. So I'm going to run it with Williams and see if we can get in the end zone. And that is a wide open gaping hole. And that should put us in to the AFC Championship, if I'm not mistaken. And that is correct. Next score did win. Sudden death. I do love that new rule, by the way. We're on to the next round. Let's go. So on to the AFC Championship. And of course, we're playing our division rival. And no, it is not the Kansas City Chiefs. You were probably thinking it was the Chiefs. It is the Chargers. So the Chargers are also another team that had a really good offseason. Of course, the whole AFC West had a good offseason. I mean, you could argue the Chiefs maybe didn't because they had to trade away Tyreek Hill, but I would still say they actually had a pretty good offseason for the most part, other than maybe having to trade away Tyreek Hill. I think they'll be fine. So here we go. This is for the chance to be in the Super Bowl, to represent the AFC. We have to beat our division rival in order to accomplish that. And we're going to go up 3-0, but they respond with a touchdown. We're going to do the same thing, 7-10, and they respond again. So this is going to be a back and forth game, I'm assuming. It is going to be 17-10. So we need to respond here. We do not. So far, not good. Get a score out of half. And it looks like the Chargers might have our number here. Okay. And yeah, I think we might be losing the AFC Championship to the Los Angeles Chargers, which is our division rival, which is absolutely very disappointing. But hey, the Chargers are headed to the Super Bowl. They've never won one before. I believe they've been in one, but never won one. So shout out to the Chargers. They're playing the 49ers in the Super Bowl, and we come up short on our first path to try to get the Super Bowl. So I think a little bit of a retool in the offseason puts us right back here. So I'm not too worried about it. We're going to go retool a little bit. So taking a look at development traits after year number 1, Cortland Sutton's up to an 87, Jerry Jeudy's up to an 86, but Tim Patrick gets superstar development, which is really cool. Javonte Williams still star development. Albert O, I kind of wanted to see get star development, but he did not. Our offensive line's developing, which is great. And then on the defensive side of the ball, you have Randy Gregory going up to superstar, and I don't think anyone else changed. So, I mean, we're going to retool a little bit this offseason. We're going to get another middle linebacker, and then I think Jewell went up to star development, so that's cool. Okay. So we do have the re-signing stage in front of us. I don't really know who we need to re-sign and who's coming back. Or we have Melvin Gordon. Don't really have any interest in bringing him back, to be honest with you. Bradley Chubb just had a really good year for us. Jermont Jones. Yeah, there's definitely some guys here that I want back. So let's just go ahead and start off with re-signing. This is mostly depth, but I do, in fact, want Bradley Chubb to be back. He just had a really good year for us, so I don't see the need to get rid of him. So hopefully he is willing to re-sign, and he is back. So Bradley Chubb is back on the team. Melvin Gordon, Kareem Jackson, I'll look for a better strong safety. He's 35 years old. I think it makes sense to go a different direction. So I'm going to go Dalton Reisner here and try to bring him back as well to continue to protect Russell Wilson, but he says he wants to play for a new team. Unfortunate. He actually had interest in re-signing with us, but he decided not to. Jermont Jones, on the other hand, has a little interest in re-signing with us, but hopefully I can, and he's going to not re-sign with us. Okay, so we definitely have some replacements, it looks like, to worry about, but I think I'll head to free agency with that in mind. So let's go to free agency day one with our $43 million in cap space. We should be able to maybe get a little bit better. We're not going to have a ton of draft capital because of the Russell Wilson trade. So we got to keep that in mind. And then we got to see if there's anybody that, you know, cutting would make sense if we freed up some money. So Russell Wilson, not going to cut him, obviously. We could cut Graham Glasgow for $11 million. He is 31 years old, and that gives us $11 million in cap space. I think that makes a lot of sense to do. So we're going to go ahead and free up Graham Glasgow, cut him away. And then is there anyone else that makes sense? Ronald Darby. I might cut Ronald Darby as well, just because we have a lot of corners, and he might, oh, could trade him. We're going to get like a third-round pick for him or something. So I'm going to look to trade Ronald Darby for a team that needs a corner. The Bears immediately have interest. Hey, I'll take a third-round pick for Ronald Darby. I mean, he's pretty good, and they accept. So we get a third-round pick, so we get another draft pick, which we kind of needed. So that gives us $50 or $63 million in cap space to go out there and spend, which is great because we can try to retool a little bit around Russell Wilson. So looking at the new improved offense, we just need a right tackle, which is something we can accomplish. And then I like my wide receivers, like my running back, like my tight end, so I'm good there. Defensively, we need, so yeah, we had a lot of corners, so I wasn't really worried about Ronald Darby. Our strong safety backing up is a 73 overall, and he is 23, so maybe he's got something about him that I'm not even aware of. And then we also have, of course, Justin Simmons. So I don't really need to replace him, and then we lost Ramon Jones. So we need right ends, left ends, a middle linebacker, and a strong safety. So definitely some things we need to get this offseason. So let's go ahead and see what we can get in free agency, see who's interested in re-signing with us. So we got Derwin James, who is really extended on real life for the Los Angeles Chargers. That needs updated. You got Deron Payne, which I don't need a defensive tackle. We have Josh Allen. I don't think I have... Wait, my linebacker... No, I'm good on linebacker. We don't need linebacker. Jenkins, we do need a right tackle. We do need another middle linebacker, though. Tremaine Edmonds could make a lot of sense for us. At 25 years old, could be a very nice addition. And then you have Yannick and Davenport out here. That would, honestly, if we can get both of them, that would be kind of nasty. So maybe we go all in on those three guys right there. I do want to look at the strong safety options. So Derwin James, Gardner Johnson, Ronnie Harrison. So it looks like Gardner Johnson has no interest in signing with me. Jordan Poyer, same thing. So I don't think I'll be able to get either of them. But Ronnie Harrison could be a solid addition. And then on the other side, you got Juan Thornhill. I guess I can move him to safety. But honestly, I kind of want to focus my attention on these three guys right here. Tremaine Edmonds, Yannick, and Davenport. If I could get those three guys alone, I would feel very, very accomplished about that. So let's start off with Tremaine Edmonds. Let's see. Let's make him an offer. So that's going to put me at around $54 million in cap space left after making that offer. Next is going to be Yannick Ngakoue. He doesn't have a ton of interest in signing with me, but I'm going to still offer him anyway. So Yannick, and then it'd be Marcus Davenport. Or is there anything better out here that's even cheaper? You got, is there anyone else? You got Jadeveon Clowney. No, okay, I'm just going to go for Mr. Davenport. So Davenport also has a little bit of interest in signing with me, and that puts me at around $23 million left. So I guess I'll go ahead and offer Ronnie Harrison a contract to be my brand new strong safety because I don't really have anything else. So we'll go ahead and offer him. And that is going to be all of my offers on day one. So if we take a real quick look, we have number one offer, Tremaine Edmonds, number one on Yannick, and not even close on Davenport. And then Ronnie Harrison we should get. And then I guess the only other thing is the right tackle position could use some work, which we have Jenkins out here, we have Conklin. So I wouldn't mind either of those guys, but I also wouldn't mind just drafting a tackle and hoping for the best there, which I might just do that instead. And then cornerback, we have Jamel Dean, who is a scheme fit but doesn't have any interest. I guess the other one would be Rocky Sin. Get him from the Raiders, and that would be great. So that is going to be all my signings. Hopefully we get all of them. So we have Tremaine Edmonds, Yannick Ngakoue, Davenport, which I probably won't get, Rocky Sin, and Ronnie Harris. So good on Rocky Sin. So I'm going to go ahead and extend my offer even more on Davenport, which I guess that will put us negative in cap space, unless if that's not the case. It says I can offer it. Okay. So Davenport, we're not even close. So I might as well, we'll see if we get him. So we're good. We're good. We're not good. We're the third offer on Davenport. Rocky Sin, actually, we don't have the best offer on him. So I'm going to continue to increase that offer on him. And let's see if we can get that going for us. So let's see if we get him. Rocky Sin, we're number one. Okay. Let's see if we get them. I'm going to simulate to next week. Submitted offers. Targeted Yannick Ngakoue and Ronnie Harrison are still sitting out here, but my signings are going to be Tremaine Edmonds and Rocky Sin. So I don't think I got Davenport, of course, which I kind of figured would be the case. And then Yannick Ngakoue is getting a little bit of better offers. Ronnie Harrison is not accepted. So I might not be getting a end at all. Actually, if I can extend my offer a little bit more on Yannick Ngakoue, I should be able to get him. Hopefully I convinced him. I don't think I did. I don't think Yannick's going to sign with me, man, unfortunately. So we might need to get ends in a different spot. So Yannick, don't think we're going to get him. I'll go ahead and simulate anyway. And we got Ronnie Harrison, Rocky Signature, Tremaine Edmonds, but we did not get a single end, which is really unfortunate. Do we still have some left out here? We have Jadeveon Clowney, so we have some options. D Ford, Brandon Graham, Larry Najobi, so there's some options. But we missed out on most of the guys I was trying to go for, which is unfortunate. So I'm just going to go for Jadeveon Clowney here, and if he accepts, I'll feel accomplished. If Jadeveon Clowney does accept, so we get a little bit of an end here. So feeling good about the addition of Jadeveon Clowney, and we still have $30 million in cap space. So feeling very good right now. The offensively, our offense, we didn't improve that much, of course. We're going to focus on that in the draft to get a right tackle early on. And then defensively, we got a lot better on this side of the ball, which is great. We got Jadeveon Clowney, you have what is it, Daquan Jones, I believe? It's DJ Jones, my bad. So we have DJ Jones, and then we got Rocky Sin, and we also got Tremaine Edmonds to add to the middle linebacker core. So feeling pretty good. Ronnie Harrison as well. So defensively, I'm feeling great about that. So let's head to the draft now, because I don't think I'll be signing anyone else in free agency. And our draft pick situation, like I said, isn't the greatest in the world. So kind of relying on a good right tackle. And then I want to try to get an end out of this draft as well. So a right tackle and a end is my targets in this draft. I think we have a couple of third rounders, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see what pick situation we have going for us, because I'm not sure what it's at right now. So right now we have probably a third, and that's it, right? We have a third. You have three third round picks. Okay, that's nice. Can we package one of these third round picks to like a second round pick maybe? Let's see if we can get like an early second round pick. Let's see if the Bears give me 35. Let's see. They don't agree to that. I'll give you my third next year, just because I want to be able to maybe get a good. So 3 third round picks for a second. Okay. So you have a second and a third in this draft. I'll take it, and let's get in to the draft and see if we can get a good tackle and a good end. So let's go to round 2 and number 3. Seattle's picking number 1 overall. For round 2, pick number 3, we have Brian Branch, who just went to the Atlanta Hawks. We're looking for a tackle. So we have Josh Downs, we have Tanner, we have Jordan Battle, which he could have been a really good addition to this team. And then we have Broderick Jones. And then I also needed a end, right? So, okay. So Jordan Battle would have been really nice if I didn't get. We have Zach Harrison at Ohio State run stopper. Is a scheme fit. So I think I might end up taking Zach Harrison here to add him to the defense. So welcome to the team, Zach Harrison. We traded up to get Zach Harrison. Feeling great about that. So next, we're going to go to round 3. And this will be our retool offseason after we get whoever this may be. So I'm looking for a tackle here in round 3. Hopefully we have a good one available. So we have Zach Pickens, Jermaine Burton. We have Duncan here. Round 2, pick 3 power. We could get like a wide receiver corner, but we don't need to. And we have Cedric Van Pran. But I'm going to look at Duncan here. He's got A, awareness, A, impact block, B to D. So he looks pretty solid. I think I'm going to take him here to be my brand new tackle. And just like that, he is hidden development. So feeling very good about how this offseason went. And we should be ready to get into next year and be back in the Super Bowl, hopefully. Or get to the Super Bowl and then be back in the AFC Championship and actually win this time. So this is what the team is currently looking like. We got our brand new reinvented offensive line with Duncan here. We got Jerry Jeudy. We got Tim Patrick. We got Courtland Sutton. Javonte Williams got a brand new running back. Russell Wilson. Brandon McManus. So we don't even have a backup quarterback right now. And our offensive scheme fit is not great because we need some depth. And then on the defensive side of the ball, you got this. So Zach Harrison ended up being pretty good. Clowney, Rocky Sin, Ajamati Williams. So I'm really loving how this defense is looking, how the offense is looking. I think we've retooled really nicely. So we definitely need a better scheme fit on the offense, though, although it can't get much better than vertical zone run. And then for the defense, it doesn't look like we can get much better on that side of the ball either. So I guess 4-6 defense is going to be the best. 8 players in the box, weak side. There we go. So yes, we'll run that. So I'm not really sure what to expect this year with the scheme fits not being the greatest in the world. But do I run on one of? No, I don't know if I want to run a 4-6 defense, though. I don't know. I feel like that's not the best thing to run. So defense was solid enough last year. I kind of want to continue with the 3-4. So I'm just going to run base 3-4. And offensively, I mean, it's not the greatest in the world. But yeah, we'll roll with that. So hopefully it still works out. I'm going to stick with the 3-4 because I think that's what makes the most sense for us. And everyone seems to be, you know, fits pretty nicely other than Edmonds and Chubb. But whatever. So Edmonds and Chubb and Gregory did awesome last year. So let's just get into this next season. And let's see if season number 2 is up our alley, and we can go win a Super Bowl. So season number 2 comes to an end, and we do end up winning our division this time around as we went 12-5, which probably means the Chargers didn't even make it this year as we beat them in week 18 to get to this point, which is great. Looking at the stats, we had offense was 30 in the NFL, which is fantastic based off what the scheme was. I was not sure. And then defense was 4. So top 5 on both sides of the ball, 33 and 13 from Russell Wilson. We had 1,200 and 1,800 yards from, or 1,200 yards, 18 touchdowns from Williams. And then Courtland Sutton, 1,300 yards, 1,300. Albert O, 700. So distributing the ball was great for Russell Wilson. And then sacks wise, we had 13.5 from Chubb, 9.5 from Clowney. We had 7 from Randy Gregory, and then 7 from Zach Harrison. Zach Harrison ended up being Superstar X Factor. We got a brand new Superstar X Factor end out of the draft, which is fantastic. And we got an achievement for that. Interception, we had 4 from Patrick Retain, 4 from Joey or Josie. I keep saying that name wrong. I'm sorry. Joel, I'll say. 2 Tremaine Edmonds and 2 from Ronnie Harrison. So let's get into the playoffs, man. I'm excited. We got a Superstar X Factor rookie. Can't complain about that. Let's even come out here and beat the Jacksonville Jaguars. So here we go, man. Wild card weekend at home. Last year, we were able to make it to the AFC Championship, playing on the road twice. So can we take advantage of being at home, come out here and beat the Jacksonville Jaguars and start off big time? So far, nothing, but they're going to go up 3-0. We're going to need a score here, and we do just that. 3-7. Great start so far. And, okay, 3-7. Keep it going. So far, defenses are playing great. 14-3, so that's great. And then we allow them to score. We got to make sure they don't get back in this game like that. And they're going to take the lead 17-14. We're going to take it right back 17-21. They take it back. Going to need you to score, Russell Wilson. It's 27-21. I'm not really trusting this right now. I don't really want to get upset by the Jacksonville Jaguars when we're supposed to be... This is supposed to be our year, man. We've literally traded for Russell Wilson. We got to come out here and we got to make something happen, man. Like, we can't afford to lose right now. So I'm going to go to Courtland Sutton here, and he is going to come down with it. And just like that, that is a big play. 3 touchdowns for Russell Wilson. But right now, we are not in a good position because we cannot lose to this team. So I guess I got to go same play because I really like it. I'm going to have Y wide open here. And I literally get picked off. That's nice. Okay. Taylor Robb, shout out to you. That's a good play by you. And my defense got to stop. Okay, I'm running it back. So I got picked. That was a bad throw. My bad. But you know what? It's okay. We get redemption. So I'm going to go to Flood here. And see if we can get Sutton here. Or we have A. So we'll take A. So we got Albert O right here. And we're just going to continue to go down the field. 27-21. I threw an interception last drive. But I'm here to redeem myself, boys. So here we go. Let's see if I can get Jerry Jeudy. I don't have anything, so I'm just going to take my sack. I actually think I had Sutton, but I didn't throw it. I didn't see it. I was looking on the right side of the field, so that's what I get. So, I got to look at my progressions, man. Got to look at my progressions. So, going down to the 2-minute warning. We're down 6 right now, so all I need to do is make sure we just take care of business. No crazy throws. I threw an interception last time. That was a good break on the ball, though, to be fair. So, verticals, Jerry Jeudy, Sutton. Let's see what we got. I'm going to throw it up to Sutton, and I think Sutton's going to be there. Courtland Sutton wide open, and just like that, that is a W. He burnt his man, and I'm glad I saw it because I almost didn't throw it. And can we get a stop on defense that I'm looking for? We do. Hold on to the football, 27-35, and of course, they're going to tie it up with 22 seconds left. Why would they not? So, you know what? Let's go back to the recent play. Actually, I don't even know what the recent play was. What did I throw last time? Whatever. So, oh, I think it was 4 verts, didn't I? So, I want to throw it. I do not want to sit here and not throw it. So, give me a throw because we have the ability to potentially... I got to get off. I gotta hike this damn football. Sutton has been literally burning his man. So, I got to give him a chance, right? Or we can have Albert O maybe get open. RB is wide open. He's literally wide open. That is field goal range. That is what we needed. Boom. Just like that. Timeout. We're in field goal range, 35-35 in the wild card weekend, 4th quarter. Let's go. My tight end got wide open. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I needed right there. I'm going back, tight end attack. We had 2 guys open. Dole kick, or however you say his damn name, got open. And I just want to get a little bit closer if possible. So I'm going to have A, and that was close. But if I can get out of bounds, I do get out of bounds. So W, have both timeouts, 5 touchdowns, 1 interception for Russell Wilson. And now we can just punch this in by kicking a field goal. But for me, I kind of want to throw this in just to be safe. That way they can't ice me and I miss, and then it's just a disaster. So Sutton wide open, and just like that, we score, and that should be game. If they score in 5 seconds, then whatever, I guess. And we move on. So just like that, tough wildcard weekend, but we do end up taking advantage, and we're on to the next round. So feeling good about that. Jaguars pretty damn good in the simulation, so I'm happy to beat them. And now we get the same matchup as literally last year. We're headed back to Indianapolis. This was an absolute classic last year, so fans will be loving to see this game again. And the Colts are looking to get revenge after we beat them in overtime. So I need Russell Wilson to come out here and ball out again, just like he did last year in Indy. So we are going to go up 3-0. Great start. Our defense keeps allowing scores. I'm not loving it, but if we can go up 10-7 here, that'd be fantastic, and we are going to do it that there. W. Okay, get a stop. Boom. Need my defense to be better. 13-7. So far, so good. 20-7. Okay, I'm not saying this is a home run yet, but 20-14. Gonna need a score here, please. There we go, 28-14. Fourth quarter, if we can just hang on to the lead, we should be good. We score again. And it's not as, it's not as crazy as last year, but we are going to beat them in Indy. Hang on to the football, and boom, we're back to the AFC Championship. So we either get the Bills or the Ravens. So not going to be easy once we get there, but headed back to the AFC Championship. So this is redemption time if we can get it. Let's go. So we head to Buffalo to try to beat the Buffalo Bills, who just went 15-2. So I'm not really sure how confident I'm feeling about this one. They just went 15-2. We were literally just in the AFC Championship last year. So of course we're looking to get over the hump into the Super Bowl with the Denver Broncos. Can we do it is the question. Let's go. Let's see if we can. We get an interception to start off. And Tremaine Edmonds, I think used to play for the Bills, picks off his former team. 3-3 so far. So defenses so far playing great. 6-3. Battle of the field goals so far. No touchdowns allowed by either team. We get the ball back, and that is going to be another field goal. We get good field position and finally get a touchdown. 15-10 in the fourth quarter. Need to score here. The Bills are going to take the lead by 1. And no, we allow. Okay, it's 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. This is our chance to be in the Super Bowl. I can't let this pass up on us. 15-19, 2 minutes left. Battle of the defenses so far. So I'm a little nervous coming out here, but we're going to have to make it happen. Sutton is going to be open as they are going to be blitzing me. Going to go down to the 50-yard line. Great start to the drive. Keep it going. If they want to do that again, I'm so down. Give me Sutton wide open again. I'll take it. Albert O is going to be open. I'll take that. A little bit of gain, and we're going to get the first down. So just like that, we move the chains. 2 first downs back-to-back, and now we're headed to 2-minute warning. So I'm going to need a touchdown here. Field goal does me no good. So I'm going to let this go to the 2-minute warning. We regroup, and we're going to have to get a touchdown here, and then defense is going to have to get a stop. So I'm not worried about scoring quickly. I just need my defense to be good, and I know they can be. So as long as they don't break my heart. But I gotta make sure I score here. So let me not count my eggs before they hatch, just like I always say. Sutton, if you can get open here, that'd be great. No, this is stupid. I should not have thrown this. I'm lucky. That was literally, once I let that go, that was just stupid. I'm so glad that was incomplete. That should have been a pick, honestly. We get bailed out. That is a bail, if you ask me. I like Patrick's route here because this usually gets open, and he is going to be open for the first down and more. Can we keep? All right, I was about to say, can we truck and keep it going? But no. Okay. Let's go mesh. I like mesh spot. So if we got somebody underneath, if we could have them, maybe even have B. But I'm going to throw it to X, and X is going to be open for a first down. That's Tim Patrick again. Going to stay in bounds, continue to have that clock running, and might even run the football a little bit here. Kind of, keep them on their toes here. So good blocks. I'm going to find the hole, and we are moving in down to the 7-yard line. I might run it again. Just keep them, like I said, no huddle. Keep it going. Keep the momentum going. And that is going to be almost a first down. I might call my first time. Actually, no, I'm not. Deep attack is 3rd and 1. Gonna need a quick one here. Actually, just might run this. I'm gonna keep it simple. Let me get a first down real quick. Actually, this might be a touchdown. It almost is. I'm gonna call my first timeout. I don't want to rush things. 30 seconds left. So as long as my defense doesn't allow us to score in like 30 seconds, we should be good. The Bills have done that before, we all know. So maybe they're looking, maybe they've learned and are like, okay, we know how to do this. Okay. So do I have Jerry Jeudy? Let's see. Who gets open here? Who gets open? RB. I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky that was not a pick, honestly, man. I am just literally playing with fire right now. Okay. Lock it in, man, because you have thrown some crazy balls. I should be picked off. Let's see if Albert O can get open here. Albert O's... Okay. He was not open at all. So I'm just predetermining where I'm going with the football, and it's literally just killing me right now. So let me just run it simply. Let me just see if I can get lucky with an inside zone here. Let me just get inside zone. Or even we're on the 1 yard line. Why don't we just QB sneak it? Why don't we just keep it simple? Can I get a QB sneak against a blitzing front? I don't know. Can I get in? I do get in. Okay. That was easy peasy. Why didn't I just do that earlier? So QB sneak, Russell Wilson gets in. I almost feel like Pete Carroll here, but can my defense get the stop? Let's go. And they do. Just like that, we are headed to the Super Bowl, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. I thought I just won the whole thing, but that is not the whole thing. So we get to kneel it out, and we're headed to the Super Bowl. Defense got the stop we needed. They're going to call one last timeout, but it's not going to matter. So on to the Super Bowl we go. It is a Aaron Rodgers versus Russell Wilson Super Bowl, ladies and gentlemen. Nathaniel Hackett going up against his former team. He used to be the offensive coordinator for us, so Nathaniel Hackett should know some things about Aaron Rodgers. Not that it matters because Rodgers is a great quarterback, but here we go, man. Battle of these two QBs. They've battled in the past. We need a good start. It is going to be 3-0 for them. Not too bad. If we can go up 7-3, that'd be great. We're going to allow them to go up 10-0, but we respond immediately. Going to need a quick response again. Okay. Need a response here. There we go. 10-14. W. 17-14 for them. We're going to take a tie game here. Okay. Third quarter. We could score here and it'd go a long way right now. There we go. 24-17. They tie it up. Fourth quarter time is about to be crunch time, baby. 24-31. They tie it up. Fourth quarter. We are going to respawn 31-34. And they're going to go up 38-34 with 25 seconds left. I do have all 3 timeouts going for me. So can your boy clutch up is the question. I don't know. I have confusion on as well, so I don't like it when this is on. But let's see if I can make something happen here. I have Albert O for a nice gain. So that's going to be nice gain to get closer. We'll take that. That's great. Great start. 38-34. But we need a touchdown. Field goal does me no good. So I guess if I just get in Hail Mary range, then that's great. But not running a Hail Mary right now. That doesn't make any sense for me to do. Why don't we go back to tight end attack? This worked out last time. Not saying it will this time, but you never really know. Maybe we get RB wide open running in midfield again if I have enough time for my blockers. Okay. I have Noah. That's interception. I said I have Noah Font. That's not even Noah Font, idiot. And that is going to be game, man. So we come to the Super Bowl, and I just freaking throw an absolute duck. And the Packers are going to win. Poverty franchise, or poverty me, I guess, but I get to the Super Bowl with the Broncos and I throw an interception. That was literally the worst. You know what? I deserve that. I was throwing terrible balls in Buffalo. I thought I could float that over the linebacker there, and I just threw it exactly to him. So that's what I get, man. I'm an idiot, but I'm going to end it there because I'm heartbroken now. So we get the Super Bowl, end up losing with the Broncos. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. This is Crushables. I'm saying peace. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you click here to watch another video that I know you'll love.